like many.
You may know Five on Your Side Chief Investigator Ron Regan for his eye-opening reporting on domestic violence.
Who Killed Caitlin goes far beyond pulling the trigger.
His policy-changing stories on police reform, and his spotlight on people who prey on the elderly.
I'd like to ask you about your past history.
Protecting the vulnerable is what's most important to Ron, the elderly, the disabled, children.
Along with holding those in power accountable, like the Cleveland Water Department.
I've been trying to get an interview.
We'll be more than happy to talk to you about that.
You would not be more than happy to talk to me because you've turned me down. That's why I'm here.
But before he was the chief, Ron was a newspaper reporter, then got his big break in TV as the bureau chief in Parkersburg, West Virginia. After a stint on the anchor desk, Ron caught the investigative bug, doing stakeouts in a tobacco barn in Kentucky. At just 26 years old, Ron's reporting made national headlines, where he uncovered the Marble Hill nuclear power plant was not structurally sound.
The findings could give those fighting this plant even more ammunition.
Construction was halted. The $2.8 billion plant was demolished before the public was put at risk.
When Ron gets involved with things, they're worldwide news.
Ron would later cover Pope John Paul's visit, the Bay Area earthquake, and the 51-day standoff with David Koresh near Waco. Ron also interviewed Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassin, James Earl Ray, from his prison cell.
When I talk about getting even, I'm not talking about some type of violence against some person.
And he traveled to Germany to help reunite a hijacking victim with his mother.
I am one of the hostages taken on flight 847.
There are investigative reporters that play investigative reporter on TV. Ron Regan is the real thing.
Really doesn't look like she's home.
In 1993, Hollywood rolled out the red carpet for Ron when he played himself in the movie called The Positively True Adventures of the Alleged Texas Cheerleader Murdering Mom.
Next on HBO.
The movie starred Holly Hunter.
My name is Ron Regan. I'm a reporter.
And was based on Ron's reporting about a Texas mom who actually tried to hire a hitman to kill the mother of her daughter's cheerleading rival.
One mother said, "This kind of thing can't happen here. It only happens in soap operas."
He's not just a reporter. He's a teacher, he's a mentor, and he's a friend to everybody that he works with.
In 1999, Ron came to WEWS to try his hand at news management, but was quickly back on the air, breaking big stories. He won a Peabody Award for his investigation into service members stricken with cancer in McMurdo, Antarctica.
Thank you.
His investigations also landed people in jail.
I want to get your reaction to the verdict.
Like this Westlake cosmetologist who was doing plastic surgery without a license.
I have a couple of questions.
This man who promised to build playgrounds for churches and daycares, then ran away with their money.
I'd like to talk to you about your...
And the foreclosure scammer who Ron tracked down at his home in California.
A lot of people think you ripped him off.
In this case, and many others, he attributes his uncanny ability to find a needle in a haystack to his faith.
Getting that kind of story, you have to have a lot more than just skill. You have to have someone else maybe upstairs working with you.
But Ron also worked to get people out of jail.
I would like to thank Ron Regan, News Channel 5, for everything they have done for me.
Like Daryl Houston, who served 16 years behind bars for a murder he did not commit.
Daryl Houston would probably be still sitting in the penitentiary for a crime he didn't commit if it wasn't for a reporter and a great human being like Ron Regan.
It is now the law.
His reporting changed Ohio law time and time again to better protect disabled Ohioans and allow easier access to prescription drugs.
Channel 5, I think, has really provided a public service.
Despite all the accomplishments a reporter could ever have,
I just wish there was more Rons out here.
He's most proud of how he treated everyone with respect and integrity.
He puts 150% of himself into everything and brings those values that he's held since he was a young boy to the table, and I'm really proud of him for that.
He's blessed to have gotten into an industry that he just absolutely loves, and how many people are doing what they absolutely love every day.
He's the chief to us, but at home...
I've always called him Big Dog for the longest time.
And now, his most cherished role?
Naturally, it's got to be Grand Dog from Big Dog.
He is so proud of this sweet little grandchild.
Ron, welcome to the Silver Circle. I'm so happy and proud that you're part of the team.
Thanks for serving our community.
Congratulations, Ron.
You are a great investigative reporter.
Congratulations, Ron.
You are a very special human being.
Congratulations!